I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all-the-time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Avengers issue number 677, a continuation of the No Surrender storyline. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, picking up directly from where the last issue left off, and if you do need to catch up, I do have a playlist handy, so be sure to make use of it. The Black Order had destroyed Avengers Mansion. This is pretty bad, as all of Earth's mightiest heroes were inside at the time. Quicksilver figures that this would be finally his chance to shine and show everyone on the Avengers team that he's worth a damn. He has his Jim Croce CD all ready to go, and he's about to save everyone from the explosion, but in the end he doesn't have to because the heroes are all whisked away by Voyager. Oh, so that's what she can do. Well, that answers that. It seems that the Avengers have an off-site base, something that Tony Stark was working on in the early days of the group, but something that he let fall by the wayside. Oh, those absent-minded millionaire playboy philanthropists, I bet he also forgot to take up the ukulele as well. The team quickly realizes that if the Black Order is involved and if they're playing for keeps the way they are, then this is surely some serious business they're embroiled in right here, right now, more so than usual. Overall, this is kind of a character dynamic focused issue and definitely an Uncanny Avengers focused story, but hey, if you didn't read Jim Zub's other work, don't worry, he does a good job getting you up to speed. Basically, Rogue and Quicksilver don't see eye to eye, and it's causing no end of trouble in this crisis situation. But you're probably wondering, who could possibly be behind all of this? Who could steal the Earth? Who could bring the Lethal Legion and the Black Order together? Well, a popular theory that it may have been the Elder of the Universe, the Grandmaster, and indeed he is involved in this. He is using Earth as a board in one of his great cosmic games. But games often have more than one player, and indeed this one does, and whoever it is Grandmaster is playing against is kept mysterious. What we do know for certain, though, is that the two bad guy groups seem to be after something called pyramoids. And when the bad guys touch down again on two different places on the Earth, it's up to our heroes to make a tough decision about who goes where. It's decided that the magic users will stay behind and figure out how to spring the other heroes from their blue crystal forms, while half go to deal with what's going on in Rome, and the other deal with the other threat. Quicksilver doesn't like this at all because Rogue doesn't pick him for active duty. Not that his presence could have helped the heroes out all that much. They end up getting kinda trounced by the bad guys. Thor especially has a bad go of it as the new Metal Master is able to manipulate Mjolnir. In Pietro's frustration and rage, he decides to not sit on his hands anymore and go join the battle. He shows up thinking he's going to be some sort of triumphant hero, but in the end he ends up befalling the exact same blue crystal stuff that affected the other Avengers. And then, just to add a little injury to this insult, the Blood Brothers end up smashing him, maybe to pieces. We're not exactly sure as the comic ends. So that was Avengers No Surrender, everybody, and if the first two issues were all set up, this third issue really buckles down and starts doing the character stuff. And wouldn't you know it, the first up to get a little focus issue is Quicksilver. Hey, wouldn't you know it, a prominent mutant in X-Men is getting some panel time all to himself. Isn't that nice? Even if he is a dick, I mean, hey, it's his character. We furthermore get to see the mystery of what's going on Earth get grown quite a bit here. Yes, the Grandmaster is involved, but there's someone else at play here too, perhaps someone we've never seen before. And of course, we can't forget about Voyager. We actually got a taste of what she can do this issue. She can move a bunch of people all over the place, but it taps her out. Why, if she could amplify that power, you would think she would be able to move the Earth back to where it was, or take it, dun dun dun. Overall, another very enjoyable issue, perhaps not nearly as in-your-face as the two that preceded it, but still very solid in its own right. I would feel comfortable giving it an 8 out of 10. So that's Avengers, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, why not check out some of these other videos? Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at CapeJoel so you always know what I'm doing next. And if you really like what I do and are feeling a supportive mood, as always, be sure to check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month, and I would much appreciate it. So, until next time, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again.